This food bank's philosophy is to serve customers or clients with dignity, compassion, and respect. And so we turn nobody away. Nobody goes away from one of our food banks unserved. I really believe that's important. I know that's not true everywhere. I just believe in this mission. I believe in the way it's handled. The volunteers are all wonderful. Our executive director is miraculous. She finds money where I never knew money could be found. And I love Fish Food Banks of Pierce County.
What we do at Fish Food Banks of Pierce County is we want to make sure that when clients come in to get the food that they need, that they're able to come in once every 7 days to get food, and that's emergency food that's to give them, provide the number of people in their household 3 meals a day for 3 days in a row. So that's what the 3-3 means.
Only. Now I am kind of a full-time volunteer. I come almost every day, and because I retired in February, so I found that this is a wonderful, wonderful outlet for the energy that I still have, plus the fact that, as you can see, the people to your left and my right, these are people that are definitely in need, and I really get, I get a lot of satisfaction by just helping these people, and that's pretty much why I'm here. It's because of the people, because of the friendships that I've developed with the clients and with the other volunteers as well. So my duties are pretty much what everybody else does. I stock shelves, I help unload trucks, I'm kind of a gopher too, as a matter of fact. So when the assigned people at different stations run out of stuff, they kind of yell, and I jump and go and get whatever stock might be needed. Whether it's produce, I'll go into the cooler and get produce for them. If they're in the vegetable or fruit canned section, I'll fill in there. Or we have all sorts of things that, like I said, I just kind of go for whatever is needed at the time and try and make things run as smoothly as possible. And then, hey, whatever Debbie wants me to do, that's kind of what I will do. So
I volunteer once a week down here. I do, and I also use the food bank myself, so that's why I volunteer, just to give back a little bit of what the food I get. Basically, I just kind of like prep work on the food stock shelves, and help with the carts in the parking lot, bring the carts back in, put bags in the carts, stuff like that. A little bit of everything.
So when they come check in at the computer, and then they're going to get a number based on how many people are in their household. So we have these little numbers that they get here. So whoever gets this has 4 people in their household. They hold on to that number and carry it through the food bank with them. So first of all, they end up coming, they grab a cart with some bags, and we've got our carts all lined up here. And then once they do that, they go on to where our bread is. So they'll come and grab bread items, and they get a number of bread items based on how much bread we have actually. Anywhere from 1 to 3 bread items depending on our bread quantity for the day. Then they'll come through here, and they're going to come into what we call kind of the actual food bank area. So in here we're going to have a table set up that's going to have pastries on it. It's some donations that we get from a local Safeway. They'll move their way through here. There's going to actually be a volunteer at each station, and they'll come here. Each family will get some onions. They'll get, depending on what we have for the day, we have a lot of different fruit and produce items this time of year especially, which is wonderful during the summertime. They'll get potatoes. We will have tons of different types of squashes and all kinds of different produce. So they'll come through here, and generally they kind of get the same amount no matter what their family size is in these, except for like potatoes and onions, they'll often get more. And then if you'd like to join me through the rest of the food bank, they'll come over through here, and we get to our canned items. We've got a lot of fruits in this area, and so based on their family size, they'll get a number of cans based on their family size. So this family of 4 gets 2 cans of fruit, and we encourage them to mix and match and not take all of one item. So there's a nice variety for everybody at the beginning of the day as well as at the end of the day. So So over here we've got applesauce and mixed fruit, and we go throughout the food bank, and a lot of it's going to be the same way. We're going to have canned vegetables here, some tomato product. We're actually nice and full right now, which is wonderful. Ready for business, ready to open our doors. You know, without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here and serve the individuals in our community. So to all of our donors, thank you so very much for all you do. We appreciate it more than we could ever put into words. And just please, you know, every little bit helps. Anything you're able to do for us, we certainly appreciate it. It all gets used and is much appreciated by all of the people we serve as well. So I thank you.